And Ferrari have gone from Monaco magic to a miserable Montreal. Round he goes, and when he rejoined, clobbered by Alex Albon, who had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he got right up to that apex curb, and Albon, there's just absolutely nothing he can do at that point.
Well, this is another look of the moment that sent round signs into Alex Albon.
Let's see what happened to Yuki.
He is chasing down Esteban Ocon, but he went off the road at turn 8, put it flat to the floor, spins the car, is narrowly avoided by those behind, and sees the point-scoring opportunity disappear. The V-carb out of the points. Oh, that was close with the Haas.
Yeah, it's because he booted it as he went over wet grass on a slick tyre, and that just spun up the rear tyres. He was close to that inside wall. How no one collected him as he slewed back onto the road. Brilliant avoidance from Hülkenberg. Tsunoda out of the points.
Hamilton's got the momentum. Alonso squeezes Lewis Hamilton, who's got the inside line, but he knows that there's a long way to go in the Canadian Grand Prix. Long way to go into turn 1. Hamilton locks up. He momentarily goes ahead, and Alonso will pinch him back. The American driver about to drop it and end his Grand Prix.
Very close barrier, and just got slightly off the drier patch, and for the second time in this race, Sargeant hits the wall. That one's going to be race ending. Let's have a look quickly at Ricciardo. He's going to be creeping, is he? He is creeping slightly. Boy, he is creeping.
5-second penalty for Daniel Ricciardo for a false start. That is not the news the 8-time Grand Prix winner would want to hear. Cutting the chicane. Oh, they're so close from a mistake. It is one moment away. That was Lance Stroll.
And Alex Albon followed him, I'm sure, as well. They both went straight through the chicane there.
They've got to do something about... Yeah, they have, because Sargeant is still stationary. The safety car is deployed. Verstappen, Russell and Piastri, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, come into the pits.
In Miami, Verstappen caught the safety car and was held back, and he couldn't do an in-lap of any sort of speed.
He had caught the safety car. He was restricted at safety car speeds, and the driver, who had disappeared from Verstappen and Russell and Piastri, now comes into the pits. Verstappen's going to get past. Remember, it's the safety car line on the exit of the pit lane, and Max Verstappen is going to retake the lead. There's that line. They were racing to that point. McLaren versus McLaren. Lando Norris is P3.
There you go. What goes around comes around. That's Miami back.
Further back we go, and you can see Sergio Perez close there with Gasly, and that's why we had the yellow flag for just a flash. You can see damage to the front wing of the Red Bull.
Yeah, concertinas so much. Perez just crawling through these opening corners. Really low grip, slightly sliding. Gasly coming across him a little bit. All trying to find a bit of space on a narrow circuit.
So Russell, 0.4 of a second in the lead of the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen finding himself being caught by Lando Norris.
The track's drying up too quickly to keep these Inters in any sort of nick. Even if it did rain again, it's dry as they come through there. Pirelli tyres here are just drying the track so much.
Oh,
Verstappen's off.
He goes off at turn number 1, chasing down the lead of this Grand Prix. He's now looking in the left mirror and the right mirror, looking to see whether he can hang on to second.
Was it just dropping the wheels onto the wetter part? It carries speed in, and then it's just slippery. The right front just locked immediately as he found the standing water.
Lewis Hamilton now up to 5th, Julian. Now he's got past Fernando Alonso.
Now Hamilton's unleashed from Alonso. Can he now make this 5 cars in a potential lead battle?
Perez did go off, and the rear wing has taken a battering.
Miserable race for Sergio Perez today. Yeah, that's the classic. You've got to stay on the dry bit of the circuit, and there we go. Perez just dropping the Red Bull slightly wide of that way light to dry line.
We are seeing something strange engine side, and we're looking at it. Keep pushing.
Charles Leclerc being told there's an issue with the engine.
How much am I losing down the straights?
Quite a bit, but keep pushing.
Honestly, there's not much more to say apart from the engine issue cost us everything. Then at one point we tried to go on the slicks when we knew it was going to be more chances that it wouldn't work, but we had to test something because anyway with the engine issues we had, we will have been out the points anyway.
Oh, Russell's gone in deep, has he?
Yes, he has. Does he open the door? Lando Norris is off the racing line, but he's back into second place. Russell goes off the road. So that was a wide entry in to turn 8. George Russell's speed to take him to his first pole position of the season was caused in part by that wide entry into turn 8, but in race trim, when it's wet out there, it's cost him this time.
Yeah, clambering over the curbs, then it got damp on the exit, and that's when Norris came through. He immediately, I think, takes a tear off as well as he's fighting the car back towards the dry line.
Focus, George, focus.
The man from Melbourne staying ahead, but for how much longer? Russell trying to power around the outside. They're close to contact. They're nearly banging wheels into the corner. Russell rejoins. Piastri stays ahead, P3. We had a lot of fun with Kevin Magnussen, but now Haas have conceded that it's time. Oh, it's slow. It's so slow. And after all of that overtaking, it's a slow stop for Kevin Magnussen, who sees all of that hard work undone.
Oh, no.
Why didn't we wait a lap if it weren't ready, guys?
We should have been ready. I don't know where it went wrong. We should have been ready. Something went badly wrong. Sorry, Kev.
And the watch than 1 and 2.
Oh, man.
Changing oil.
Yeah, we are trying to pull down.
Another tough race, but yeah, it was quite a bit of going on, but for me it was a bit of a lonely race, especially during the second stint it was just kind of driving along, so yeah.
Oh, I don't think he tucked him, did he?
And he was just having a look at where Gasly was. Look straight ahead, there you go. And we did see that debris. No end plate for Carlos Sainz. Ferrari having a really tricky day.
Esteban, we have to let Pierre through, please. Gap behind him 2 seconds to Hulkenberg.
What's the reason?
Needing to try and attack Ricciardo.
Therefore, get it.
Okay, that is the request. Got 3 laps to go.
Gasly just got past Esteban Ocon to 9th.
Esteban, the cars are not swapping places. Push to the end, please.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you, amazing. Thank you.
The 2 Alpines all the way to the line.
Okay,
No
look,
comments. Too nice. Too nice.
we still came 10th. We still got a point, okay?
I've done what I had to do, which is the most important, but you guys didn't do what you had to do. That's it.
Okay, it will be discussed in a bit, alright.
Yeah, as usual.